Viewer topics for the final portion of the show, as always, is the viewer topics. So if you have any specific thing you want to discuss that isn't Pokemon, feel free to chime in. Let us know what questions you may. If you have any questions for me, that's totally fine. If you have a topic that you would like to bring up and see what my opinion on it may be, and what everybody else's opinion on it may be, maybe you have a question for chat, feel free to go ahead. The topic that I was going to bring up, but I forgot to load a picture for, is exactly that, Dr. Gibbs. Did you go over Pokemon 3 or did I miss that? Or Pikmin 3? I meant to talk about that, but I forgot to put a picture in there. So it was teased possibly that Pikmin 3 could be coming. I have the IGN article here. IGN founder offers hint as to one rumored Wii U ports coming to Switch. So he says Pierre Schneider, co-founder and chief content officer at IGN, has commented on 2 unannounced games during a podcast hosted by Nintendo Voice Chat. His first comment was the secret Wii U ports that are being discussed. One of them is a 9 out of 10 for me. One of them is more of a 6 out of 10. After a little more discussion in which the rest of the panel discuss guessing the games he's referring to, he adds, that sentence got away from me. He adds, I really like what Nintendo did with their take on real-time strategy games. So that, according to this article, sounds like Pikmin 3. I'm inclined to believe that. I would have thought that Wonderful 101 was also one of the choices, and I don't know which of those I would rather have. But it says in his comment, I really like what Nintendo did with their take. So I'm thinking that it has to be a Nintendo developed game, which would be Pikmin 3. I like this idea. I would like to go back. I actually just picked up Pikmin 1 on the GameCube. I never got to play through Pikmin 2. I never 100%ed Pikmin 1 either. I think I got Olimar off the planet, and then I never went back and finished building the ship completely. So I wouldn't mind that. I know the big speculations for apparently there, which is it's looking more confirmed that there are a couple of Wii U ports on the way. A lot of people thought Pikmin 3, and a lot of people think Mario 3D Mario World 3D. I like both of those choices. I played Mario World 3D. I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was a good game, and I could understand it coming to the system. Between Pikmin 3 and Wonderful 101, I would rather have Wonderful 101, but Pikmin 3 makes more sense, especially since they've been rumoring Pikmin 4 forever. So a Pikmin 3 would be a nice gauge of the popularity of the franchise for a 4th game. So I think it'll work. I don't have any viewer topics except Animal Crossing is 69 days. Nice. And last week I went into a GameStop that was in the process of closing, and I don't know how to feel about that. Were they closing down completely, or were they getting ready to revamp? Because remember, we talked last year about that they were going to close some stores and revamp some others. I remember in the middle of DK64 playthrough in the conga line, the chat made up Pokemon version names of Pokemon Up and Down, Salt and Pepper, yes and no. I don't know of any strategy games on the Wii U other than Pikmin 3. Wonderful 101 would count as a strategy game. But yeah, because it said Nintendo specifically, I think it would be more like Pikmin 3. Prediction for a main Nintendo Direct, considering they announced them short notice. I feel like we've gone a while without hearing anything about Bayonetta 3, so I wouldn't mind hearing some news about that. I think the next Nintendo Direct is going to talk about these rumored Wii U ports. If they are in fact true, I think that's the next time we'd hear about them. I think if there's been rumors about a Switch Pro coming out of some kind. I think that's more like an E3 announcement, but I could see them squeezing it into it or doing a direct about it. The thing about a Switch Pro is that it's not new hardware, it is revamped hardware. So I could see them not bothering with an E3 announcement. Hey, buddy. You missed the desk there. You embarrassed yourself. You embarrassed yourself in front of millions and millions as he steps on the keyboard. Man. I want Wonderful 101 and Xenoblade. I heard something about a Xenoblade, like a rumor about a Xenoblade Definitive Edition. A surprise, Palico. Where's my Pokken 2? Oh, they were closing. Okay, Green Soul. So they were actually closing. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I think it's always a bummer just because someone's, they're losing their jobs. Like, as far as GameStop, like GameStop closing is a shame. People losing their jobs really sucks. Millions? Oh, wait. I said millions. We have a button for that.
Wow. The land of make-believe.
Xenoblade. Oh, is it actually official? I didn't know if it was official or not. Pray for Metroid. I still feel like it's too soon to hear about Metroid Prime 4. What I would love to hear about is a Prime trilogy, of course. But I'll take a Prime trilogy and a Paper Mario trilogy, if you will, please. Thank you. When do you think DLC is unbuyable just because it's too much? When the price is at a full price of a game. $60 DLC I think is too much. I don't think there's enough content in a DLC to justify a $60 price tag. One of my arguments with DLC is always my argument with a lot of different games and stuff, which is it's more about the price. If you have a game that takes 5 hours to finish, people might say, oh, well, that's a bad game. But if that game only cost you $5, that's not bad. You know what I mean? It's a $5 game. It's 5 hours of gameplay. That's not bad. If that game was $60, it would be outrageous. A lot of it has to do with how much content there is. $5 DLC for Pokemon would seem like it was very low. And then if you got another 10, 20 hours of content, that would be a fantastic price. If this new DLC comes out and it's $30 and you get 5 hours of content, that's going to be kind of upsetting. It's not going to be that just because there's so many new Pokemon, but you see my point. So I think that's the real issue is price versus what you get. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition wasn't a rumor. They announced it. Oh, they did announce it. Oh my God, they did announce it at the Game Awards. That's right. Man, that went right past. Let me explain. As somebody who has not played Xenoblade games, let me explain what happens when Xenoblade stuff starts. That's it. That's what happened. Not to be insulting to Xenoblade, it's just I haven't played it. So whenever they talk about Xenoblade stuff happening, I'm usually like, all right. Did I see the Alienware UFO? Oh, okay. The Alienware UFO, which is the sort of Switch knockoff. It's hard to say knockoff, but it's a knockoff. It blatantly looks like that. Is a very interesting design as far as the shape of it. Obviously, it is a decent concept because we know that the Switch is very popular. What I wonder is when you sell this concept to Nintendo fans, console gaming fans, you sell it to a very relatable market. When you sell this concept to a PC market, to PC gamers, I don't know that you're going to reach the right audience. First and foremost, typical PC gamers, on average, with the exception of certain things like fighting games and stuff, are mouse and keyboard players. So right off the bat, you're going to lose anybody who plays their PC games specifically because they like mouse and keyboard. You're going to lose them on this device. Because if they have to take a mouse, because a lot, I think you're going to be able to attach certain things to it. I think there's going to be a keyboard that you can attach to it. But if you have to bring a mouse and keyboard with you, it defeats the portability of the device. So there's no reason to have it. So that's sort of the problem. You might not be selling this device to the right audience. Yeah, I'd like to see a color splash port. I think a color splash port would be amazing. You just need to fix choosing the cards. That's enough of another topic because I like color splash. I don't know. Maybe we'll go through color splash one day. Imagine playing an FPS game with Joy-Cons. Oh wait. Yeah, I think that it's a cool looking device. Now that I'm playing Monster Hunter, I would love to take Monster Hunter World on the go. I would love to take Monster Hunter World on the go. But again, in order to take it on the go, you have to have a constant internet connection, and that's not always possible when you're talking portable. So this device might not be right for the PC gaming audience. Hola, Bobo. What is going on? So that's I don't know. I think it's a cool looking device. I don't expect the UFO to land very well. I don't expect hey, that actually worked. I don't expect it to land very well just because I think it's not the right audience. I think the console audience is the audience that you can sell a hybrid type device to. I don't think that the PC market is going to work that way. Right. Okay. Yeah, the Alienware for stock. Give me NVIDIA Shield portables, which are maybe something similar to 4G or 5G. That would, but it can't always be connected. It can't always be connected. Do you have a record player? I do, actually, Bobo. I actually do. I only have a few records though. I have a couple of Journey albums. I have not Rush. No, is it Rush? Yeah, I think I have. Hold on. I think I have a Rush album. Do I have? I may have a Rush album. I think I do. I know I have a Styx. I have the Styx album. I have the album that has Mr. Roboto on it, or Kilroy. Yeah, I do have a record player though. I don't use it very much though. I don't use it a whole lot. I think my records are scratched. Oh, and I have the soundtrack for the first Star Wars New Hope. Rest in peace, Neil Peart. Yeah. Any speculation on the upcoming Platinum Games project that said was to be announced? I would hope it's a new Wonderful 101. Wonderful 102. There we go. That's it. The new Platinum game. Wonderful 102. They did Wonderful 101, right? Okay. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Let me get my buttons ready. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in and for hanging out and being part of the conversation. We are going to wrap it up now. Very much appreciate everybody hanging out. Creative Great. I have the first 6 Star Wars OSTs on vinyl. I got the collection. They released a couple of... Ooh, very nice. Thank you, everybody, for stopping in and for hanging out. If you are new here, go ahead and please consider clicking follow. And if you have a Twitch Prime free subscription, feel free to go ahead and use that here. That would be very much appreciated. It would help us out a lot. Also, we have a YouTube channel. There we go. We have a YouTube channel where every once in a while I'll upload something, a little bit of a discussion, and then we also upload this show here over on YouTube. So if you miss any of the episodes, you can always check out stuff there, including the past episodes. You can also follow me on Twitter. Twitter is where I will post updates about what we're going to be streaming and when, and all kinds of fun, goofy stuff. We also have a Discord channel. So feel free to join the Discord channel, hang out there and chat with a lot of cool, like-minded people. If you are following, if you are watching us on YouTube, also check the links down below to follow over on Twitter and Discord and Twitch. We stream 4 days a week here. We stream Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. gameplay, and Fridays 5 to 7 we stream this show right here. So you can stop on in live and be part of the conversation, hang out with us. Hold on a second here. Get my buttons ready. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Like I said, being part of the conversation. Have an amazing weekend. Play some fun games. Enjoy each other's company, or hang out at home and play some fun games all on your own. Either way, have a good one, and I will see you all next time. I forgot to rescale the outro. I'm going to rescale it now. Goodbye.